Okay, we're back. I just realized I didn't call it part 2, so let's go ahead and change that. I did not call it part 2, but I will try to change that very quickly over here. Let me see. Let's go edit post. Part 2. Let me delete this. And yeah. Let's do this. All right. Let me change it over here on YouTube. I realized I have went live without changing the date. So let me go update it on YouTube. Yeah, we're back. Hopefully everybody can hear me. And we lost Facebook there, so we lost Facebook, and it happened last night about this time, and it's a point of no return. So edit this. Okay. Test 1, 2. Roll call. Who's all out there? Who's all out there? Test 1, 2. All right, I'm here. Let's see here. Welcome everybody. All right, we were in the middle of going through new arrivals. Let me edit this post. This feed has ended. This feed has ended. Part 2 is now live. That's Let me get this fixed. All right. So we were going through new vintage stuff here, and that's what I'm about to do right now is finish going through this. I still got a flip video to tag and other stuff as well. So we'd only shown 3 records out of this bin, and I sold 1. And now we're starting part 2. It looks like my Facebook has crashed right when I was trying to change the title of this video. And now Facebook is still, gosh, it's being slow. No wonder we got booted off there. All right, this feed's ended. All right, good. Let me go over here. Part 2 is now live. I'll still let a few more people get on before I get rolling. Okay. Stabbing Westward is $29.99. We got booted from Facebook, but we are ready to go. First thing we have is the Thugs. This is called Proto Punk. And the Thugs is the Greatest Hits Volume 1, EX Edition, $17.99. Angela Stabbing Westward is $29.99. Sound Factory is a rare Brazilian psych record, a Shadows reissue, EX Edition, $36.99. And Colorado Folk is EX Edition, $22.99. Colorado Folk, and that is a 1973 folk compilation, EX Edition, $22.99. Angela wants a Stabbing Westward, and that, I believe, was the last one we had left. No, we have one more left. It is $29.99. This is sold to Angela Lewis for $29.99. If anybody else wants one, let me know. We have Green on Red, no free lunch. Green on Red is VG Plus condition, $14.99. Green on Red, VG Plus condition, $14.99. And Under the Sun is a 1987 Private Press New Wave album. That's EX Edition, $17.99. We have Robin Kenyatta, No Musa. That's a 1975 white label jazz funk album. That's EX Edition, $12.99. And Luther Allison, going to be a live one in here tonight. Luther Allison is a 1979 US VG Plus condition, $24.99. Luther Allison, VG Plus, $24.99. Also, we have Tabby Thomas, 25 Years with the Blues. That's a 1980 Louisiana Blues VG Plus condition, $16.99. Tabby Thomas, VG Plus, $16.99. Also, we have the Chesterfield Kings, Let's Go Get Stoned. That's a 1994 US Garage EX Edition, $27.99 on that. John Lee Hooker, Alone, a 1970 US Mono Remaster, EX Edition, $27.99. Let's see who's awake enough to claim that. Also, Yellow Sunshine, a 73 US Soul Jazz Funk, that's VG Condition, $19.99. And What's Happening, the Mind Expanders, that's a 67 Mono Psych record, Jerry Cole, VG minus condition, $12.99. And Songs Michelangelo Appreciates, 14 groovy tracks from the Blow Up Club. That is EX Edition, a Beat Soul mod compilation, $27.99. Thomas Hujar is awake enough to get John Lee Hooker. John Lee Hooker sold to Thomas Hujar. Also, the Kingpins, a 1982 Rockabilly EP, VG Plus condition, $9.99. The Kingpins, VG Plus, $9.99. And Fantastic Four, Bring Your Own Funk. Bring Your Own Funk is a 78 Soul Funk, EX Edition, $12.99. EX Edition, $12.99. All right, here we go. First thing we have is we're going to put up some more auctions. I've got Pearl Jam and I got Hollywood Rose. And I think we had some of these earlier. Let's see exactly what versions we have here. This is Pearl Jam, and this is a 2017 sealed for $25. And Guns N' Roses, Hollywood Rose, the roots of Guns N' Roses on Rainbow Splatter. That's also a $25 star. Those are up for bid. We have John Rankin, Something I Ate. John Rankin is an 84 US rock album, EX Edition, $12.99. Rocket 88, that is VG Plus, $14.99. Jack Bruce, George Green, Bob Hall, Alex Corner, that's VG Plus, $14.99. We also have Steeplechase, Lady Bright. That is a 1970 white label promo. That's Acid Rock, VG Condition, $19.99. We have The Dark Side, All That Noise. The Dark Side is a 1990 UK space rock related to Spacemen 3, Paul says. VG Condition, $19.99 on that. And we have Silver Meter, a 1969 promo hard rock album, VG Plus Condition, $19.99. Welcome back, everybody. This is part 2. We are live here on Facebook, YouTube, and X. We're going through new arrivals, honestly. This is a new bin of stuff that Paul marked, and we've gone through so much new vinyl and new vinyl on sale. We've done nothing but new vinyl on sale, and we've done a lot of new arrivals. John had his 4 crates. Paul had his 3 crates. I had 4 crates of new vinyl left, plus we started a bin. If you add all that together, that should be somewhere around 13, 14 crates we've been through already tonight. So that has took us already to midnight. Plus, we've been auctioning some autographs, other movie posters. We've sold lobby card, or not lobby card. We've sold postcard, posters and posters. Really cool stuff. So we've got Hollywood Rose and Pearl Jam up for $25 starts. Thomas Hujar wants The Dark Side. That's sold to Thomas Hujar. So if anybody's back on, welcome. It looks like we're back up to 55 on Facebook and 31 on YouTube. We need to get those YouTube numbers up. Let's have everybody go ahead and like the video and like the post. I have Hard Nuts. This is a white label promo, VG Plus condition, $14.99. That didn't sound right the way I said that. I apologize, but that's just the name of the album. VG Plus, $14.99. We have Magic Sand, 1970 Psych album. That's EX edition, $44.99. We also have Randy Pie. This is definitely a Paul crate, a 75 German funk rock album, VG Plus condition, $14.99. And Wet Willie 2. Wet Willie 2 is a white label promo, VG condition, $12.99. You missed Onslaught. It was a sealed OG. It only got one bid for $60. That always happens when you're not on, Jason. Unbelievable. We also have SOD. This is a rare 71 funk rock album, EX edition, $74.99. And we have the Uniques happening now. That is a 67 Mono Garage, VG minus condition, $9.99. We have Brian Myers on Sand, Magic Sand Soda Brian Myers. Also, we have Live Yardbirds, a 1976 reissue, VG condition, $19.99. Live Yardbirds, it's $19.99. Pearl Jam has one bid with Tim Zarnota. I'm going to go ahead and make the Hollywood Rose a bot now for $25. That's on Rainbow Splatter vinyl. We have No Friend Around. John Lee Hooker. This is an 83 UK EX edition, $22.99. Brian Myers on SOD. SOD is Soda Brian Myers. And we have Shaping Things Up, the T-Bones. That's a 66 mono, VG Plus condition, $14.99. The T-Bones. We have John Lee Hooker, sold to Rob Fordham. That is sold. And then Thomas Hujar was second, and John Herron, you were third. We have the Alpha Band, a white label promo, EX edition, $17.99. Antonio wants HR. HR was Hooker. That's already sold. And Turn, 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 May the Bird of Paradise Fly Up Your Nose, England Slims. This is an unknown artist, unknown year folk compilation. Wow. Unknown artist, unknown everything. VG Plus $9.99. How much is the Yardbirds? It's in VG condition. It's $19.99. If anybody is watching for the first time, we do $7 in limited shipping. That begins as soon as you make your first purchase on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you make your first purchase tonight, then you have till the end of the night, which is probably coming very soon for vinyl. $7 in limited shipping. That's for all week. Tim Zarnota gets Pearl Jam for $25. That is sold to Tim Zarnota. We have One Horse Blue. That's a Canadian country rock album. EX edition, $12.99. And Quicksilver, What About Me? Quicksilver's EX, $16.99. Antonio did not want Hooker. He wanted Hollywood Rose for the $25 buy now. That's sold to Antonio Villanueva. Let's go ahead and put up another auction. And the next auction is going to be Devo and Pearl Jam. Devo and Pearl Jam going up for auction right now. The Pearl Jam is a remastered reissue for a $35 start. Remastered reissue for a $35 start. And Devo is the new 2023 blue and red vinyl compilation. It's called De-Evolution, 50 Years of Devo. That is a $35 start, and Pearl Jam's a $35 start. That's open and near mint. Pearl Jam is sealed. We have Charisma. That's a 1969 U.S. press. VG Plus condition, $19.99 on the Roulette label. The Mandrake Memorial is a 68 stereo. VG condition, $19.99. The Chocolate Watch Band, the Best of Chocolate Watch Band, EX edition, $22.99. And Soul Patrol is a rare 78 gospel funk album, EX edition, $99.99. That looks pretty good. That is I Am a Witness, Soul Patrol, $99.99. So I went to that crate very happy. And first thing we have is we need to do a recap because that was some very interesting stuff from Paul. Of course, the crate, when I started the crate, the feed crashed. Let's run through those one more time. Final call to get a bid on Devo for $35. Final call on Pearl Jam for $35. And I'm going to go through I meant to do this much earlier. I'll go ahead and do it because I've promised it. But I wanted to go through the Bettle Buy It Now Best Offer from last night. So let me do that. But first, yeah, I'm going to go through all the autographs and posters that have not sold one more time in just a second. Brian Myers wants Soul Patrol. Nice pickup there. That's sold to Brian Myers, $99.99. So these are new arrivals. These are sticker price. Let's run through them one more time. The Fugs Proto Punk EX Edition, $17.99. The Best of the Fugs. Also, we have Sound Factory, EX Edition, $36.99 on Sound Factory. Colorado Folk was EX, $22.99. Green on Red, VG Plus, $14.99 for Green on Red. Under the Sun, an 87 Private Press New Wave, EX Edition, $17.99. Robin Kenyatta is EX Edition, $12.99. Luther Allison, going to be a live one in here tonight. VG Plus, $24.99. Also, Tabby Thomas, 25 years with the Blues. VG Plus, $16.99. The Chesterfield Kings, Let's Go Get Stoned, EX Edition, $27.99. Yellow Sunshine, VG Condition, $19.99. VG Condition, $19.99. What's Happening? The Mind Expanders, 67 Mono Psych, Jerry Cole, VG minus $12.99. Kelly Kroom wants Under Sun. Under Sun was right here. That's sold to Kelly Kroom. That's gone. Also, Songs Michelangelo Appreciates, EX Edition, $27.99. That's a Beat Soul mod compilation. Devo is a buy it now for $35. 50 years of De-Evolution, blue and red vinyl. Crack That Whip. And Pearl Jam No Code is a Seal 2 LP remaster. That's a $35 buy it now. Brian Myers on Yellow. Yellow Sunshine is sold to Brian Myers. Also, we have the Kingpins, an 82 Rockabilly EP, VG Plus $9.99. Brian Myers wants What's Happening. That's also sold to Brian Myers. We have the Fantastic Four, Bring Your Own Funk. That's EX Edition, $12.99. BYOF. John Rankin, Something I Ate, and 84 US Rock, EX Edition, $12.99. Rocket 88, that is VG Plus, $14.99. Jack Bruce mentioned on the Hop sticker. Also, Steeplechase and Lady Bright, or Steeplechase / Lady Bright, a 1970 white label promo, Acid Rock, VG Condition, $19.99. Silver Meter is a 69 promo Hard Rock, VG Plus $19.99 on Silver Meter. Hard Nuts, white label promo, VG Plus Condition, $14.99. Randy Pie is a 75 German Funk Rock, VG Plus $14.99 on Randy Pie. Wet Willie 2 is a white label promo, VG $12.99. The Uniques happening now. The Uniques is VG minus a Mono Garage 1967, $9.99. Joe Stampley, of course, in the Uniques. We have the T-Bones Shaping Things Up, a 66 Mono, VG Plus $14.99. The Alpha Band is a white label promo, EX Edition $17.99. And we have an Unknown Artist, Unknown Year Folk compilation, VG Plus $9.99. Turn, Turn, Turn. The Live Yardbirds is a 76 reissue, VG Condition $19.99. One Horse Blue is a Canadian country rock, EX Edition $12.99. Quicksilver, What About Me, EX $16.99. We have Charisma, 69 US, VG Plus $19.99, and Mandrake Memorial 68 Stereo, VG $19.99, and the Chocolate Watch Band, EX $22.99. All right, I have some kind of other single over here, and I have this Masters of Reality, not Master of Reality, for like Black Sabbath. This is Masters of Reality. This is produced by Rick Rubin. It's a 2023 Record Store Day on blue vinyl. Masters of Reality. This is on blue vinyl. That's a $25 start. And then this is Ludacris Release Therapy, a 2006 US promo, very clean. Ludacris is $10. Anybody else? Y'all are awfully quiet. That's all new stuff there from Paul. Anybody else want anything else in there? Just let me know. Ryan, is everything still working? There hadn't been a comment in 4 minutes. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Everybody still on? Am I still here? There hadn't been a comment in 4 minutes. Okay, I think we're probably getting on the tail end of vinyl then, because if I don't hear a comment in 4 minutes, that means I know everybody's getting really sleepy on me on this Saturday night. So let's go ahead and do that Metal Bin Buy It Now Best Offer. Everybody's getting those big droopy sleepy eyes. They're like, oh boy, here we go. What's going on, Chad? What's going on? Are you still here? Are we still live? Are y'all still here? All right. Okay, so let's go through this bin over here then. So I don't know if whoever's still watching that wanted to see this wanted it, but let me go ahead and try it. And then I got to go through new vinyl to do some stuff for this flip video. So let me go through this stuff, Buy It Now Best Offer, okay? And this should have really good stuff in it. All right, now let's go back to the top. We have Yes, Still Here, Japanese, Keep Them Coming, Here. Okay, and these are a no bid, so Ludacris is a $10 buy it now, and Masters of Reality is a $25 buy it now. I'm going to put those over here with the others. Okay, first thing we have here is Suicidal Tendencies, Join the Army. That is $32.99, music on vinyl press. Also, we have Trifiricon, That's a 2014, $69.99. That's a 2LP. Led Zeppelin Deluxe. I have Coda and Physical Graffiti. I have Coda and Physical Graffiti. Obituary, Dying of Everything, Orange Crush Vinyl, $24.99. Daniel Buziden gets Ludacris for $10. Daniel, that's sold to you for $10. Thank you. We have Voivod. This is clear with purple splatter, $29.99 on Voivod. Also, we have Celtic Frost, a 2017 remaster, $49.99. Also, AC/DC's Razor's Edge 2003, that's $34.99. Botch, We Are the Romans, Mathcore, Baby Blue Vinyl, $44.99 on that. Also, Godsmack Awake is sealed, $39.99 on Godsmack Awake. Voivod, Infini, $39.99 on Voivod. Also, we have Def Leppard, Pyromania. Pyromania is sealed, $34.99. This is buy it now, best offer. Also, I got to pull up our flip video because that's the next thing I'm going to do. I got about 20 other records that's already sold in some of these other various bins that I've got to pull out and find. And let me read through some of these comments and stuff that I have not pulled yet. And that is for White Zombie, Aerosmith 10-inch. Also on Thursday, you had a Voivod album. I did not pull the trigger. Do you know, I picked it, you still have it. It had a live album, one studio album. I would like the studio. Let me see here. Do you know the name of the album? Chris Ligero, are you still watching? Chris Ligero says he wants one of the Voivods, and he said one of them's a studio, and one of them is a studio, and one of them's a live album. So that's Infini. That's a studio album. And then this is a studio album too. So I'm going to have to ask him which one he wants. Do you know the name of the album? Also, we have Virgin Steel. I've already did that. Ozzy. I'm trying to figure out what Ozzy Dwayne Worley wanted. I bet that was No More Tears. Dustin Riviere wants Creator. Antonio Villanueva wants Hole. Thomas Coltrane, No More Tears. Back for the Attack. Aerosmith Woodstock. George Strait Oceanfront Property. That's some stuff I got to look for in just a second. Okay, so the first comment is John Heron on Obituary, $20. John Heron, that is sold to you for $20. Thank you. That's gone. GS $30. Greg Preston. GS Godsmack. Sell that to Greg Preston for $30. Dave Kavanaugh, Suicidal Tendencies for $25. That is sold for $25. Antonio offered more for Godsmack. I just seen that. I just cost myself $5. I've already sold it to Greg. Antonio, I've already sold it. Suicidal Tendencies is sold to Dave for $25. Moving on. Jack Russell's Great White, Great Zeppelin 2, a tribute to Led Zeppelin, Volume 2, red vinyl. That's $29.99. Also, we have Bitch, Be My Slave, 1983 U.S. Press with insert and photo, $59.99. These are buy it now best offer. Alice Cooper, Love It to Death, 2017 Rocktober, limited to 6,500 on Black and White Swirl. That is sealed for $59.99. Paul Normstrom said definitely $20. Definitely $20. Didn't see anything in there called definitely. Also, we have Iron Maiden Sajinsu. That is sealed for $39.99. Also, Iron Maiden Dance of Death, sealed $59.99. And we have Headpins Line of Fire EX $39.99. First thing is first is Def Leppard. It's $34.99, a $20 offer. I will say Def Leppard for $30, not for $20. We have Iron Maiden for $30 with David Baber. David, I'll say Iron Maiden for $35. That's a 3LP sealed. Judas Priest is EX Edition, $31.99. Armored Saint, Delirious Nomad, sealed on yellow vinyl for $29.99. And Mama's Boys, Power and Passion, sealed, $29.99. Mama's Boys, Power and Passion, $29.99. Let's see here. Give me a second. Mama's Boys, that is sealed for $29.99. Okay, so David Baber, Iron Maiden 30. So Paul, if you, that's, I've already acknowledged that. So David Baber gets Iron Maiden for $35. Twisted Maiden wants HP, and HP was for Headpins. That's sold to Twisted Maiden. That is gone. That is gone. Also, Paul, I just wanted to remind you, I know the other day, we finally got those invoices to you. I was going to make sure you were good to go. You still have a couple of things, Paul, from the coin and currency that hasn't been paid, and the comic book sale, just FYI. I just want to remind you of that. It looks like you were good to go. I know the other night I had trouble getting your information. You've paid those other two, but I just want to make sure you do know you still have two invoices that hadn't been paid, which looks like some comic book and toy stuff and then the coins. I just want to make sure, because I hadn't got to talk to you really since we didn't get your information the other night. And then we have Jared Benoit on AS for $34.99. Now that was something. Is there something that's higher than $34.99? Jared Armored Saint is sealed $29.99, and then Sean offered $25, and then Denise put $20 on ACDC. Denise on ACDC for $20. Denise, that would be $30. It's marked $34.99, and we have Armored Saint and Mama's Boys $20 each. Okay, well, we've already got a higher offer on Armored Saint. We might already have somebody paying full price. And then Mama's Boys was marked for $30. I'll sell that for $25. This is $25 on Mama's Boys. $25 if you want that one. So in order, Jared's going to let us know what AS is. And he said give it to Sean. Okay, so Sean Schaefer, I'm going to sell you Armored Saint for $25. Denise, ACDC was $35. You said $20. I said $30. And then Tim offered $20 for Armored Saint. It's already sold for $25. This is marked for $30. And Tim, you also offered $20. I said $25 on that. The Iron Maiden that's left in here is Dance of Death. It is sealed for $59.99. Judas Priest Killing Machine is sealed for $34.99. We have Armored Saint Raising Fear sealed on red vinyl for $29.99. Motorhead Remorse No, $44.99 sealed silver vinyl. That's Motorhead. Also, Twisted Sister Tear It Loose Studio and Live sealed for $34.99. Black Sabbath Master of Reality, $49.99. And that's a sealed remaster. And the last two records in here was Anthrax Fistful of Metal. Anthrax is $39.99. That is sealed. And UFO Misdemeanor is sealed $29.99. Jared at $25 on Armored Saint. Sell that to Jared Benoit for $25. That one was called Raising Fear. And then Tim Zornoda said Twisted Sister, $25. Tim Zornoda, that will be $30. Y'all are so close. Y'all were within $5 of your offers. You'd save a lot of time instead of doing $10 off, maybe doing $5 off. This is stuff actually that's only been gone through one time. It shouldn't even be on sale. What am I doing? Discounting metal? What is wrong with me? That Twisted Sister new from Friday Music is... A tower of crates just fell over. This Twisted Sister new from Friday Music is $60. If I were to buy this and stock it from a distributor, it would be $59.99. It would be $59.99 if I were to stock that from the distributor. That is not a cheap record from Friday Music at all. I'm actually curious what it is, the wholesale cost on it. So, all right, let me see what I have over here. Yes, I'm about to go through all that stuff right now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see here. I'm about to pull that stuff up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Twisted Sister. The wholesale cost on one of these, the MSRP is $59.99. The MSRP on this is $59.99 from a distributor. So that's why Tim should definitely buy it for $30, and he has for sure. Yeah, and yeah, that one right there. Yeah, I had a feeling those aren't cheap. Yeah, and that's crazy. So back at the top, Armored Saint. So Tim gets that for $30. Thank you. Robert Warner on Motorhead for $40. Now let's go back through those again. And that's still some great stuff. There's still some stuff I didn't crack some deals with some people on. So let me figure out what's going on. First, though, let me jump over here. And there's been a couple people hop on. They probably saw the thumbnail image from the other feed. And they're probably wanting to know what stuff is left. And let me do that very quickly before I go back to the metal. This is sold. This is Tammy Wynette, $175. Queen's Rock is $195. Bill Monroe is $750. This Bill Monroe is $575. Grand Funk is $195. Stone Temple Pilots and Cheap Trick is $195. Marijuana is $250. That is sold. That is $5,000. And that one isn't for sale tonight. I don't have my details on it. Queen's Rock is $195. It's signed by all 5 members from the 1989 lineup. JSA authenticated, $195. I can't believe no one's bought it. It's an original tour itinerary, that's been autographed. We had 2 people asked about it. No one's pulled the trigger. $195 if anybody wants it. If you want to see any of those other ones again closely, just let me know. All right, now let's go through these one more time very quickly. Viewers still climb because everybody's now just probably seeing the feed where we're back live. We have Trifiricon. That is a 2004, $69.99. Over here we have Celtic Frost, 2017 remastered sealed, $49.99. Botch, We Are the Romans, Mathcore, baby blue vinyl, $44.99. Voivod Infini, $39.99 for Voivod. Also, Voivod Dimension Hatred's 40th anniversary splatter. That is $29.99. We have Jack Russell's Great White, Great Zeppelin 2. That's on red vinyl for $29.99. Bitch, Be My Slave. That's an original Metal Blade record with photo and insert. $59.99 on that. Also, Love It to Death, Alice Cooper, 2017 Rocktober exclusive. Limited to 6,500 on black and white swirl. That is sealed for $59.99. These are all bought now best offer, by the way. Def Leppard Pyromania. Never did do a deal with anybody on that. $34.99 sealed. Also, we have Judas Priest EX Edition, $31.99. That's still available. AC/DC. I didn't do a deal with somebody on that. It's still available. $34.99. You've been thunderstruck. Didn't do a deal with somebody on this. Mama's Boy still available. That's sealed for $29.99. We have Iron Maiden Dance of Death. Didn't do a deal with somebody on that. It's still available for $59.99. Ken Hostan gets Def Leppard for $30. Ken Hostan, that's so do you. Judas Priest is sealed Killing Machine. That's $34.99. Black Sabbath is sealed remaster, $49.99. And we have UFO Misdemeanor. That's a sealed original. That's a sealed original, $29.99. And Anthrax is a 4LP splatter vinyl 10-inch sealed, $39.99. $39.99. Let me clean up all these crates. I had a tower of crates fall over. I had them dangling on the edge of a table, and I stacked one on top of it, and they wasn't locked in, and they spilled everywhere. All right, I've got one auction I never did put up. This is Stunt 101 G Unit. It's a $10 buy it now. 2003 US VG Plus condition G Unit Stunt 101. $10 buy it now on that. Dave Kavanaugh said Judas Priest Killing Machine, $27. Sold. Dave gets that for $27. All right, now that is available, and here is what's left in Japanese vinyl for $35 buy it nows. These have never been put up for auction. These have never been shown. They're all $35 buy it nows. We have took 2 nights, and this is the end of the second night, and this is a $35 buy it now. Nobody wants Queensryche. Oso Adventure. Who was the other guy that was asking? Oso Adventure. Who was the other guy? Who was asking for this? But it's still available. $195. British Steel is a reissue. It's a new reissue. G Unit Stunt 101 is a $10 buy it now. These are all $35 buy it nows. First is Wham. This is Freedom Long Mix. It's a 12-inch Japanese single. We have Fame, original motion picture soundtrack. Footloose. We have Rod Stewart, Foolish Behavior. This feels like it has a poster with it. It does. Mick Jagger, She's the Boss. Beach Boys, 15 Big Ones. And Asia Astra. Those are all $35 buy it nows. There's Asia, the Beach Boys, Mick Jagger, Rod Stewart, Footloose, Fame, and Wham. And those were never officially put up for auction. Now they're $35 buy it nows. I'm going to put those right there. And then we still got the G Unit. Masters of Reality was $25. Pearl Jam, sealed, $35. Devo, blue and red vinyl, $35. And then the other Japanese stuff from tonight, ABBA, Bob Dylan, and Eric Clapton, those are all $35 as well. We have Claymore offering $22 on UFO. Sell that to Claymore for $22. We have a buy it now on Footloose from Felix for $35. Felix, let me put that in a new sleeve for you. Thank you, Felix. That is a really nice copy in the shrink wrap with the hop sticker. That is sold to you for $35. All right. Now, I got to do some other tagging, and plus this will give y'all a great idea of some of the other really good stuff we still have in stock for this week, just FYI. Let me put some of these away back over here in case anybody changes their mind. Plus, I have the other Japanese buy it nows from last night as well. So we actually have like a half a crate of Japanese, but everything's been shown. So, Mama's Boys OG. Yes, it's an OG, $29.99. With hop sticker, sealed, $29.99. Michael Nath offered $25 for Dylan. Sold. Anybody want to make an offer on any of those auctions? See how easy that was? $25 sold. Any of those auctions, even on the Devo and the Pearl Jam. This is sold to Michael Naff for $25. I'm going to keep this crate right here behind me. I have a video to pull up, and we got to do some stuff over here. And let me find all this right now. First thing is this crate right here. All right, then a little bit later tonight, I'm probably going to do kind of what I've been doing with some of that other stuff. I don't know how late I'm going to go tonight. Whew. I don't know if I'm going to do like an all-nighter tonight. Zeppelin box. Yes, sorry, Terrell. You asked the price, and I didn't forget about you. I just totally forgot about you. Physical Graffiti and Coda. They are $184 and $184. $184 and $184. Physical Graffiti and Coda. $184 and $184. All right, let's run through this one right here. Let me also find this flip video. Do I still have it pulled up? Dang it, there it was. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go to the bottom. All right. And Justin, 25 on Devo. I will split the difference and sell it to you for 30. Okay, here's what's in here very quickly. Pantera, Far Beyond Driven, $33.99. Now that's what I call Country Classics, 2 LP colored vinyl, 90 country hits, $44.99. Tommy Bolin and Friends, Great Gypsy Soul, $38.99. Black Crowes Lines, 2 LP pink vinyl, $38.99. Bright Eyes, 5 dice all threes, $36.99. The Darkness, Permission to Land, $33.99. This Best of Spoon, Everything Hits at Once, $29.99. We have a Perfect Circle, 13 step, $39.99. Cheap Trick Dream Police is $33.99. Canned Heat Future Blues, $36.99. The Cars Greatest Hits Red Vinyl, $33.99. George Strait, Vinyl Me Please Oceanfront Property. This is sold over here to Jamie Diaz. Jamie, thank you. That's sold to you. If anybody else wants one, let me know. I can put you on a waiting list. Also have Vinyl Me Please Buck Owens and his Buckaroos, Carnegie Hall. Yellow Vinyl, $34.99. Pussycat starring Harry Nelson, produced by John Lennon, $34.99. Chris Christopherson, The Silver Tongue Devil and I, $34.99. Ray Charles in Person, Blue Vinyl, Vinyl Me Please, $34.99. And then the new Dawkins, Under Lock and Key, Yellow Vinyl. Dawkins is $33.99. That is still available. Gold Vinyl, new for Friday. AC/DC Blow Up Your Video, $36.99. 3 left. Also, AC/DC Live at River Plate, $64.99. That's a 3 LP Gold Vinyl. Live AC/DC, $64.99. Flick of the Switch Gold Vinyl, $36.99, new for Friday. And Sepultura, the mediator between head and hands must be the heart. Now, so nobody claimed those. We do have some claims for Creator, though. I hadn't done that yet. Do you buy CDs? I got 300 all mint condition, 20-hour Maiden picture albums also. Yeah, I would be interested. We don't really buy CDs. We usually get them when we buy people's record collections. So, for example, when Paul goes out to buy somebody's record collection, he'll go out and they'll be like, yeah, we got 3,000 albums and 10,000 CDs. And we're like, holy moly. And we usually buy their albums, and we really don't want the CDs. Not that they're not worth anything. We have so many right now. And, of course, the way we sell, we try to do items $10 and up, maybe $15 and up, just because of the cost associated the way we sell stuff here live with everybody involved. So it's really hard to sell CDs. I don't do them too often because it's not really worth our time to start selling $5 and $7 items, which is about the average price now of a used CD, unless it's a really good title. A lot of times I try to sell $10 ones. So you'll see me sell CDs for $10, maybe $7, but I rarely put any out for $5 or less. So it's got to be really good CDs, and we got to get them. I'll go ahead and tell everybody, they got to be really cheap. They got to be really cheap. So, yeah, and we're about to do that, Michael. I'm about to use a bunch of table space over here on this side of the store, the left side of the store, and a lot of locals buy them. But I don't like putting them out unless I show them here on Facebook first. That way I can keep up what I have and have not shown. We have over 20,000 CDs right now. I bet we have tubs stacked up. I mean, there's no telling how many. So we have plenty. Do I need another 370? Not really, but I would buy them if you do have picture discs to go with it. But I tell people, I'll buy your CDs, but they got to be cheap, because for us to make money on something, you know, we got to make like $10 on something for it to be worth our time. So if we're going to sell something for $10, you kind of see where I'm going with there. We can't pay a lot of money for them. So, you know, by the time we sell a record, it costs us probably $5, you know, for everybody touching it. You know, we got to pay somebody to tag it, inventory it, invoice it, pack it, pull it, ship it. There's a lot of employees touching these before they end up at your doorstep. Skid Row live in London, $44.99. Skid Row live in London, $44.99. Skid Row live in London. Motley Crue Shout the Devil, $33.99. You pay half, not for CDs. It'd have to be more than that. It'd have to be a better margin than half for CDs for sure. Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking, $33.99 for Jane's Addiction. Oasis, Definitely Maybe. Limited edition, 30th anniversary, 2 LP colored vinyl, $46.99. No, not half on CDs. No way. We have Jane's Addiction Live, 1990, $33.99. We have Stevie Nicks Belladonna for $33.99 and Tool Undertow, $33.99 for Tool Undertow, $33.99. We have 2 of those still available. The Oppenheimer soundtrack is $74.99. We still have On Sale X, Under the Big Black Sun, $24.99. That's on colored vinyl. Scarier Gothic Halloween, $29.99. Sepultura Chaos, that is $36.99. Creator Violent Revolution, $36.99. 2 LP yellow vinyl. And one of these are sold to Dustin Riviera. Dustin Riviera, that is sold to you. Thank you. Also have Donny Hathaway now playing, $28.99. The Cramps Smell of Female, $26.99. Chapel Roan is $64.99. The Best of Billy Idol, $44.99. Megadeth Peace Sales, $38.99. And Ozzy, No More Tears, $46.99. And this is sold to Dwayne Wardley, and we got to put Candace Lindberry on a waiting list on that one. So up at the top, what is your location? We are in Lebanon, Tennessee, just east of Nashville, 101 Short Street, Lebanon, Tennessee. If you come down I-40, we're very easy to find. We're just 5 minutes off the interstate in downtown Lebanon. Denise Kennedy wants Donny Hathaway now playing. That is sold. So Twisted Maiden, the best way to reach out to us, where are you at, Twisted? What state? Are you local? I don't know where you're at. I'm sorry. But if you're local, you can bring them by here and make sure you meet up with Paul. Or if you want to do something for the mail, you can pack up all that stuff. Maybe send Paul a message. He probably can buy them through Messenger, and then you can pack them up and ship them. And we usually split the cost on shipping, or we'll negotiate it where you pay shipping, or we'll negotiate it where we pay shipping. But either way, it's going to affect the price. So, but you will have to pack them up unless you're local and you can get them here. All right, now let me go through this crate over here. Chipping away at new vinyl. I've got a flip video and I'm pulling claims. And while I'm pulling claims, y'all can see stuff that I have in stock over here. Just FYI. So you'll get an opportunity to see some stuff that we have. And I've got this crate, I got that crate, and then I've got another one after that one. So just doing a big recap here. And as you see, I am going fast. Pink Floyd Pulse is $114.99. We have Alice in Chains Dirt for $38.99. Doro Raise Your Fist Silver Vinyl. This is also like a last call to get stuff in on combined shipping. So keep in mind, $7 in limited shipping. Terrell Lassiter, do you want to do a deal on these 2 Zeppelin boxes? They've been here since May. I am discounting new stuff tonight, so let me know. We have Depeche Mode for $33.99. John Coltrane. Somebody claimed some Coltrane's in here. Who was it? Love Supreme. This is sold to Thomas Reed from the Flip video. Thank you, Thomas Reed. That's sold to you. This is Blue Train by John Coltrane. That one's still available, $33.99. Pulp Fiction soundtrack, $36.99. Hole is sold to Antonio Villanueva from the Flip video. Antonio, thank you. That's sold to you. Courtney Love. We have 1 copy left of Hole left. And then we got some Pink Floyd remasters. We have Wish You Were Here for $34.99, The Wall for $49.99, and Division Bell for $49.99. And I'm going to go ahead and put these over here on the Pink Floyd rack. If anybody decides you want these, let me know. I also have Momentary Lapse of Reason, Adam Hartmother, The Later Years, Obscured by Clouds, Uma Guma, Relics, and I also have a Pink Floyd bootleg from Montreux, 1970, and Roger Waters' The Wall, if anybody wants to see those Pink Floyd records I just mentioned. Also, I have Tears for Fears, Rule the World. This is sold to somebody. I thought it was. Hold on a second. Tears for Fears, maybe not. Hold on a second. Elf, Virgin Steel, No More Tears. No, I misread that. So we have claims left for White Zombie, Virgin Steel. I could have swore somebody claimed this. Maybe not. No More Tears. Maybe that's what I seen. And that is $46.99. We have that new Guided by Voices for $33.99. And then I think these sold. I know there's at least one claim for this. Aerosmith, 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 Aerosmith. One sold to Scott Markheim. That sold to Scott Markheim. And the other one, okay, just Scott Markheim then. All right, so we got two of these left. Pulp is $36.99. Pulp is $36.99. Yes, I still have the Cars Mo5. That's from the very first bin tonight. I still have that $44.99. So that's all new vinyl. We have Aerosmith. This is an unofficial Woodstock 1994, $36.99. Guided by Voices, Tears for Fears, Hole, Pulp Fiction, John Coltrane, Depeche Mode, Doro, Alice in Chains, and Pink Floyd Pulse. I'm going to put this. I actually need to put that over there with the other Pink Floyd stuff. But I like leaving those in the bin so I don't forget about them. The Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin records, we don't show them too often because they're over there on the racks. And we have emptied another crate of new vinyl. Putting this stuff on sale has really helped me out. The Zeppelin boxes are $185 each. Specifically, $184.99. $184.99. So from the very first bin we went through tonight, which is actually new stuff from yesterday, we have the Cars Mo5 sold. And speaking of Mo5, I'm about to go through some other Mo5. This is sold to Phil Ott. Let me move the Zeppelin boxes over here, and I need to go through this back crate right here. I need to go through this back crate. Boy, we have emptied some new vinyl tonight. I don't know how many crates I've condensed it. Still got this. This is Slick Cannabis, $39.99 with, of course, those two guys. And we have Duran Duran Rio for $33.99. That's a remaster, Hungry Like the Wolf. Neil Young, The Visitor. Neil Young with Promise of the Real. That's $24.99. I've got the new anniversary edition of Creed, Human Clay, $39.99. Pantera is $33.99. And Pantera is $33.99. So I have all four. I need Reinventing the Steel. I have Vulgar Display of Power, Cowboys from Hell. And yes, so I've got 3 of the 4 or 5 available Pantera reissues there. Yacht Rock. Now that's what I call Yacht Rock. 2 LP, blue and white swirl vinyl, $33.99. Tangerine Dream, The Angel of West Window, $46.99. And we have the Black Crows, $34.99. Shake Your Money Maker. Quiet Riot, Metal Hell, $33.99. Slaughter is still available. The Wildlife, $54.99. Doc and Breaking the Chains. That's the other new Doc and reissue for this week, $33.99. Jimmy Buffett, Living and Dying in 3/4 time, $33.99. Nirvana, Incesticide, 2 LP, $59.99. And let me jump up to the top, make sure I didn't miss any comments here. Pulp Fiction, past this time, okay. I Need Tesla, Great Radio Controversy, haven't seen much Tesla. Those are tough to get. Phil, those are not in print. And the OGs we auction, and they usually sell big time. So those are tough to fit. Twisted made on DD. Twisted, is that for Duran Duran Rio? Let me know if that's for sure. But yeah, we sold a Tesla earlier tonight. Black Sabbath Mob Rules, $44.99. Rumors is $33.99. Dean Martin's Christmas album, $34.99. Jack Russell's Great White, $29. Bjork's Greatest Hits is $46.99. Also, Men at Work Cargo, that's new sealed Mo-Fi, $36.99. 80s Movie Hits Collected, $49.99. The Sisters of Mercy, First, Last, and Always Mo-Fi, $36.99 on that. We have 2. We also have their other album, Floodland, $36.99. Randy Travis, pretty much his only album that's in print, Mo-Fi, Storms of Life, $44.99. Winger is on green vinyl, $44.99. And the newest Alanis Morissette, Supposed Former Infatuation Junkie, $39.99. Twisted Sister does want a Duran Duran Rio. Thank you. That's sold to you. Let me move these back here. I need desperately a drink of water. Really bad. This has turned room temperature. I got this out hours ago and never did open it. Never did open it. It's actually a little bit more tolerable. It's not tolerable. It's not ice cold. Men at Work is sold to Craig Johnson. Awesome. Okay, now let's do this bin over here, which is, yeah, let's do this bin over here. Let me set this off to the side. I don't need these sleeves anymore. All right, this has really good stuff in it as well. You threw away the cap. Yeah, the cap rolled underneath the table. So, all right, I actually meant to start the show with this bin. I probably will on Monday. There's really good stuff in here that we hadn't shown in a while, like Pink Floyd Animals, the 2018 remix, $39.99. We have CCR Chronicle 2LP $34.99. Christopher Cross is on pink vinyl. That's new and sealed. Sailing, Ride Like the Wind, $33.99. Evanescence, we sold that signed tour program tonight. There is their album Fallen, 2LP pink and black swirl vinyl. Coldplay of Russia, Blood to the Head, $33.99. This is the Rhino all analog cut of Grateful Dead's American Beauty. That's part of that AAA series. Grateful Dead is $39.99. Also, we have Michael Bublé's Christmas album, red vinyl, $33.99. Shellac to All Trains, one copy left, $29.99. George Strait's newest album, Cowboys and Dreamers, $39.99. The Lion King soundtrack, Elton John, Hans Zimmer, that's the Zoetrope vinyl, $54.99 on that. So there's another copy of Slaughter for $54.99. I need to keep all those together. There's Slaughter, $54.99. Also, we have Metallica Ride the Lightning for $33.99. Metallica Ride the Lightning, also Pink Floyd Animals. The reason I'm taking those out of the bins, I'm going to put them over there with the other Metallica records. We have Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death. That's $49.99. More Analog Productions. This is Yes, 90125. $59.99. Owner of a Lonely Heart. That's a 2LP, 45 RPM. Amazing sounding record. Saxon, Into the Labyrinth, 1000 on gold vinyl. That's $38.99. More Analog Productions. Yes, the Yes album. 2LP, 45 RPM, $59.99. We have The Best of Pixies for $38.99. And Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska. That's a Vinyl Me Please, $34.99. And Dolly, Odd 9 to 5 and Odd Jobs, $34.99. Craig, let me know if you want Yes album, 90125, or both of them. Dolly, A Holly Dolly Christmas, red vinyl, $33.99. Limp Bizkit, Significant Other, $39.99. Experience Hendrix, The Best of Jimi Hendrix, $33.99. Beetlejuice is $33.99. Now, I think there was a claim for this, or did somebody just ask me the price? Sherry Martell asked me the price. Okay, Sherry Martell asked me the price on that. Smashing Pumpkins Greatest Hits, $44.99. And there's Pink Floyd Delicate Sound of Thunder, $49.99. Craig does want both. Yes, great decision. Great listening there. Analog Productions, both 45 RPM. That's 8 LPs. Those are sold to Craig Johnson and Craig Johnson. Thank you and thank you. So just before I put these on the rack, here's what I pulled out. Pink Floyd Delicate Sound of Thunder, Pink Floyd Animals Remix, $49.99, $39.99. Ride the Lightning is $33.99, and then there's Pink Floyd Pulse. I'm going to keep all these together because Sunday, tomorrow, I've got to do a lot of ordering. I've got to order lots of Pink Floyds, lots of Metallicas, lots of Led Zeppelin, some of our, best sellers ever, and we're very low on a lot of stuff. Very low. Here's that Pink Floyd Montreux. I've actually had this a while, so if anybody wants to make an offer, this is Pink Floyd Montreux, 1984, 1970, and it's actually a 3LP live bootleg, cool cover, $84.99. I've had it actually since December. Wow, that's been here longer than probably anything. But I've kind of had it over on the Yes rack, no hurry to sell it. Twisted Maiden wants Saxon. If anybody else wants anything in here, let me know. We have Smashing Pumpkins, Beetlejuice, Hendrix, Limp Bizkit, Dolly, Bruce Springsteen, Pixies, one Saxon. I'm going to put the Iron Maiden over there with the other Iron Maidens. Lion King, George Strait, Shellac, Michael Bublé, Grateful Dead, Coldplay, Evanescence, Christopher Cross, and CCR. Curtis has offered $65 for Pink Floyd. Not a bad offer whatsoever. Going once, going twice to Curtis Marachi for $65. Let me go ahead and go through, let's see. I have not gone through the back left bin. First thing, though, let me go through this bin. Let me knock these out. I still think there's a couple things in this video that I have not shown yet. So let me try to find these. I'm not for sure. And first is Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, 2LP, $36.99. We have Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, $46.99. Gene Simmons, $36.99. I need to put that with the Kiss stuff. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, $36. Red Hot Chili Peppers, $46. Judas Priest, New and Sealed, $28.99. Cody Jinks, Change the Game, $33.99. AC/DC Jailbreak. I hadn't pulled this yet for Hector, has I? No. Hector Morin, you got this. Hector Morin got Jailbreak on gold vinyl. Ozzy, Diary of a Madman, $33.99. Sepultura, Machine Gun Messiah, 2LP, red and black marbled, $36.99. There is more Creators. Violent Revolution, yellow vinyl, $36.99. I have another one over here, I think. Yep, there's another Creator. Also, Slash, Orgy of the Damned, new release on purple vinyl, $33.99. And more Sepultura. This is called Quadra, $36.99. All right, Pink Floyd is sold to Curtis for $65. Thank you, Curtis. That is sold to you. Awesome. Now, this crate here That's all fairly new stuff there. I have the last crate over here I'm going to do. Some of it's sticker price, but I have some leftover Mondo stuff. Let me put it first. Let me actually make it last. That would be better. And I'm going to make the last of this Mondo stuff I have. Buy it now, best offer tonight. So here's some more new vinyl on sale opportunity. New vinyl, buy it now, best offer, Mondo soundtracks. That way we go ahead and clear it out. And I'm probably about to order more Mondo, and I got to get more relapse. More Mondo and more relapse, okay? So let's do that. We're just doing a big recap of new vinyl here. I'm doing all this because I'm trying to pull stuff for flip crates. And honestly, there's still a couple things I hadn't found, so I haven't been through everything yet. And really condensing this. Did new vinyl on sale just because it was going to be a fun Saturday night. And because I hadn't been here on a Saturday in like a month, so I hadn't felt like I had a lot of time to discount a lot of stuff for y'all on new vinyl. So got that taken care of. I also have one Tesla record over here. I actually do have a Tesla, but y'all see it quite often. And let me show you a record I was going to keep too. So I'll give everybody one more opportunity. So these are all new and sealed. Price is marked, and then we'll do some buy it now best offer. First thing I have over here is Simple Minds, which is a greatest hits. Don't You Forget About Me, 2 LP, $34.99. Also, Neutral Milk Hotel is $24.99. Neutral Milk Hotel. Poison Native Tongue, $46.99 for Poison. That had been long out of print. We also have Kings of Leon Mechanical Bull. Kings of Leon is $44.99. Murphy's Law, Back with a Bong. Murphy's Law is $34.99. Akon Trouble, $39.99. And we have Black Sabbath Master of Reality 2012 remaster, and that is $33.99. Black Sabbath $33.99 on that one. Let me put a crate there. I don't like a empty looking spot back there like that. Also, Metallica Master of Puppets is $33.99. If anybody wants that, I also have a Black Sabbath section, so I need to put those over there. Yaz, upstairs at Eric's, MoFi, $36.99. Jack Russell, there's another great Zeppelin tribute. We have another one of those right here, I think. Yep, there's another one, $29.99. This is like memory pattern, trying to figure out where my records are at so I can put them all together. There's another great white, that's Volume 1 and Volume 2 of these Zeppelin tributes. Volume 1 and Volume 2 there. U2 is actually pre-owned, but it is sealed. I've kept it in the new bins. Under a Blood Red Sky. I will do an offer on that if anybody wants it. It's $44.99. Buy it now or best offer. 40th anniversary Red Vinyl Record Store Day, $44.99. Pearl Jam 10 is $28.99. And then there's Gothic Halloween Volume 1. And don't forget, we still got Volume 2 in stock. Now, here's the Mondo stuff if you want to make offers on it as well. First is Dune Part 1, music by Hans Zimmer, 2 LP, $59.99. This is called Horizon 2, Forbidden West, Mondo, Opaque, and Green Vinyl 2 LP. That is $69.99. Singles Volume 2, $59.99 for singles. Also, Beverly Hills Cop, Harold Faltermeyer, $46.99. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, $44.99. And Richard Pryor, Live at the Comedy Store, $59.99. And those are all BIN, BIO, just FYI. All right, now I'm going to make sure I've pulled all of the Sabbath, all the specialty titles out before I start organizing stuff. I used to have a whole bin of Ozzy, but then it's so much of it not in print anymore. And I'm going to leave the new AC/DCs in here. Until I put them over here with the rack. U2, $36.99. Sold to Nick Bargeron. U2, $36.99. That's sold to Nick Bargeron. Thank you. And let's see what else I have in here. There's Black Sabbath. I have a Black Sabbath section as well, so let me pull out all the Black Sabbath records. And then I might bring them over here and show you what I have in stock. So, I used to have a bin of Panteras too. So let me take these over here, and then I'll read you some titles. The other night I've already went through Kiss. I've already went through the Iron Maidens recently. But Sabbath, I have Mob Rules. I have Sabotage for $33. I have I have Sabbath Volume 4 for $33. Dehumanizer for $46. Live Evil for $114. Never Say Never, and I have Technical Ecstasy. I do have some Rush stuff. There's Master. There's Metallica. Let me put Gene Simmons over here with the Kiss. Iron Maiden with Iron Maiden. Let me put Metallica over here with Metallica. There we go. And there's one stray Pearl Jam record. I just need to take this and put it in a bin. Maybe somebody will buy it right now. I used to have a Pearl Jam rack. Here we go. Here's some stuff on sale. These are all $24.99. Great Beatles remasters, just $24.99. And Van Halen. I'll show those in 1 second. Let's try to get some of these bins emptied. I've got to remodel my store. I got to remodel my store after tonight. There's Pearl Jam. That is by Neural for $39.99. Van Halen, on sale, $24.99. With the Beatles, on sale, $24.99. Yellow Submarine, on sale, $24.99. Rubber Soul, on sale, $24.99. Those are all available. I need to put those right there so I don't forget about them. Those are $24.99. Do you have Cody Jinx sessions or is that a waiting list? I think you're on a waiting list for that. All right, let me make sure I pulled everything out of here. Elf, Anvil, Elf. I have not found Jeffrey Walker's White Zombie Astro Creep 2000. That's got to be back there in that bin because I have not seen that. And then Chris Ligero. Oh, yeah, Chris Ligero was the other person who wanted the Aerosmith 10-inch. So we got one for Scott Markheim, and then here's one for Chris Ligero. That's sold to Chris Ligero. Thank you. And then we did Virgin Steel, we did Ozzy, we did Creator, did Hole, did Coltrane, AC/DC. Candace is on a wait list for No More Tears. Candace Lindberry on waiting list for No More Tears. Chris Crowley on waiting list for Back for the Attack. Make sure we write that down. And then that is sold. I replied to them, and I replied to them. Now, Hector asked how much this was, and he never did claim it. So this is for sale, too. This is Zach Sabbath Vertigo for $33.99. Zach Sabbath Vertigo for $33.99. Now, Mike Torres wants With the Beatles, $24.99 on sale. Denise Kennedy wants Rubber Soul, $24.99 on sale. And we have Justin getting Van Halen for $24.99 on sale. That is sold, and that means if anybody wants Yellow Submarine, it's still available. That's the only thing left there for $24.99. Nobody wants to make an offer on any of the Mondo. These are all buy now, best offer. I'm ready to close them out. Richard Pryor, Ace Ventura, Beverly Hills Cop, Singles, Lost Horizon, Dune. And I think that's just about everything. Of course, I still got Oppenheimer over here in the other one. All right, so Asia Japanese, $30. Yeah, I still got some Japanese stuff over here too. Let me do that. And either that's sold here in the store. I don't know what's the deal with that. But I have one more crate to go through, but I don't think it's back there. Let me put this in a new sleeve for Todd Kilgore. He gets Asia. And then, okay, here's what I was going to show y'all. So I set this aside because I almost put it in the discount bin, but I never have kept one for myself. This is the last copy I have of Tears for Fears Woodstock. If anybody wants one, $39.99. And if it doesn't sell tonight, I'm probably going to keep it. It is the limited 1,000 tie-dyed. That's an amazing live concert 10 years after Woodstock. It's $39.99, or I think I'm going to add that to my collection. And we have Queen Rock Montreal, buy it now, best offer. So you can go ahead and buy it now or make offer. It is $79.99, $79.99, and that is Queen Rock Montreal, $79.99 on that one. $79.99. And then this is sold to Todd for $30. Asia is sold for $30. Richard Pryor, $20. I was thinking more like $50. So we're obviously very, very, very far apart because it's marked for $60. This is sold to Todd for $30. Now, I don't think I've gone through this back crate here, and there's one record that somebody's looking for. They evidently seen it in this video. They commented, and that was, who did that? Jeffrey Walker says, White Zombie Astro Creep 2000. Now, I've went through every crate, so they either sold here today in the store or it's in this last crate. So we're about to find out. It's somewhere. We're about to find out. So, and Queen is a buy it now best offer, and like I said, I'm going to leave 10 years after right there in case somebody doesn't buy it. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. I'm going to move the Zeppelin boxes back over here. And let me just move my camera. It'd be a lot better than shifting around these crates. Let me just move my camera up here and see what's in here. This has got some fairly new stuff with it. There's Seether, The Surface Seems So Far. That's their newest album, $29.99 on Seether. And we have Disturbed, The Sickness for $33.99. Kiss, Music from the Elder, $36.99. Also, Disturbed, Indestructible, $33.99. Metallica, S&M 2, 4LP, $79.99 on Metallica. We have also Metallica Load and Metallica Reload. Those are $46.99. Now that's what I call Halloween, $33.99. There is another Great White, Great Zeppelin tribute. That one is $34.99. What have I done with the others? Let's see here. They should be, oh, I just took them off the table, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so now we've got 2 each of those Great Whites. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath on smoke-colored vinyl, $33.99. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah, $33.99. There's another Creed Human Clay Anniversary Edition. Those are $39.99. I need to put that back here in the back. We have another Lion King Zoetrope. That's $54.99. I have one over here in the other bin as well. Those are $54.99. Halloween, Who is on Halloween? This is an amazing compilation. This has the Halloween theme like Michael Myers, Rob Zombie's Dracula, Tubular Bells, Mike Oldfield from The Exorcist, Don't Fear the Reaper, BOC, NXS is on here, Werewolves of London, Oingo Boingo, The Monster Mash, Donovan Season of the Witch, Danny Elfman, Run DMC, Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me. It's on orange and purple vinyl. Cinderella Live at the Key Club, $33.99. Chris Cornell, Euphoria Morning, $34.99. Lost Highway soundtrack is $69.99. Todd Kilgore Wants a Now, that's what I call Halloween. That's so to Todd Kilgore, $33.99. 2 of those left. Kiss Alive 2 is $59.99. Also have Pearl Jam Versus for $33.99. Fleetwood Mac Mirage, $64.99. Tool Theory Inoculum, $76.99. Tool Lateralis, $44.99. Widespread Panic, $36.99. Beatles Past Masters, $49.99. Mr. Hankey's Christmas is $28.99. Mariah Carey, Merry Christmas, $33.99. Charlie Brown is $33.99. Abbey Road, $36.99. Chicago's Greatest Hits, $28. Metal Church, $39. And Stevie Wonder, $33. And the reason I pulled all these out is to put them over here on this rack where my other Kiss, Metallica, etc. records are. So there's Kiss, Sabbath. That goes on this side. Metallica goes over here on this side. I always keep a couple artists front and center here at the store. And those are Metallica, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Rush, Black Sabbath, and Alice in Chains. That's like my first centered racks when you look through our new vinyl here in the store. Kiss, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and the Van Halen bin's empty. The Beatles bin is empty. I got to order more of those. They don't sell. Van Halen and Beatles reissues don't sell like Black Sabbath because you can find Van Halen albums. You can find Beatles albums. They're just usually not originals in mint condition, but you can find reissues. But you just don't find a lot of Sabbath albums in the wild for some reason, especially in good condition. There's not a lot of those exist. So now, whoever Jeffrey Walker, evidently he sees that. I'm going to reply to him. I don't see that title available. Sorry, Jeffrey. All right, let me scoot this down. And cool. There's the Oppenheimers. There's that. I got to process Lion King. And let me condense these here. Put these over here. Y'all got to see me literally like do a live inventorying tonight. So you've got to see basically everything we have in stock here. And I just going through all that, I just seen a lot that I still want to discount. So some of those may be available next week on sale, just FYI. So what's next? I'm about to figure that out. Oh, you know what? There was one more crate here. I knew I was missing something, but I still don't see White Zombie in here. There's one more crate. I was about to say, there's something missing. And here it is. There's something missing. Here it is right here. We have America Live with George Martin on red vinyl, $34.99. Let me fix my camera here. Matchbox 20 is $33.99. We have Jack Russell, $29. Korn Life is Peachy, $39. Stone Sour is $39.99. Wendy O. Williams, $26. Gorgira 54, Soundgarden's 46. We have Paranoid for $33.99. That is a new remaster of Paranoid. Def Leppard's a high-speed master, 49. L7 33, Steely Dan 36, Geddy Lee 44. We still got the Dinosaur Jr. for 33. I meant to discount some of these. We'll do them next week. Aha's 39, Tad is 39. There's more Black Sabbath. There's more Black Sabbath, and there's more Black Sabbath. Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath on splatter vinyl, and Black Sabbath self-titled. I knew there was something. I was like, wait a minute, there's got to be a couple more things. I still got several copies of Aha. I don't know how I ended up with so many Ahas, because I didn't think I ordered too many extras. And then Aha, there's all of a sudden Ahas everywhere. So there's those. Let me put Heaven and Hell's over here. Sabbath. Now, the Sabbath bin is all of a sudden filled up, because I had a lot of Sabbath, it looks like, tucked around everywhere. So that worked out pretty good. Let me move some of these over here. And no new Funkos. No new Funkos. Let me figure out what we're going to do next. What time is it? I guess we can spend an hour going through something, right? We got to find something to go through. Let me do some more. See if how many more LPs I can squeeze in some of these other crates to make them a little bit fuller, so I know how much stuff I actually have on hand. And that worked out really good. So all of the new vinyl we have in stock, you can see right now on the table, which is pretty incredible, except for the newest new crate we started with and the leftover on sale stuff. That is the only stuff left, is the leftover on sale stuff and the crate we started the night with. And I'm going to do a video on the leftover stuff for in the morning, okay? So, boy, that's pretty amazing. So think about all the new vinyl we get throughout the week and restocks, crates after crates, and this is all that's left. All right, but no, we are officially done with vinyl for the night and the week. Vinyl has concluded. One more look through this stuff, because we're about to go into some stuff like this. Let's see, those are all sold. First thing available is Tammy Wynette, $175, Queensryche $195, $750 on Bill Monroe, $575 on Bill Monroe, $195 on that, $195 on that, $250 on that, sold, $5,000 on that, and I'm going to do that one next week. So that is those, and let me step to the back and grab something out of the office. Maybe I can find some posters. I actually know where some more rock type posters are. I'm going to start researching them and looking them up, so we can go ahead and knock those out. I can sell some now, or we'll get them ready for next week. I think I know where Rolling Stones and Kiss stuff is, and maybe some more Fillmore type related. I know we have more Fillmore stuff back there. I just got to find it. So I'm going to mute my mic for just like 1 minute. I know exactly where one big tube is, maybe full of Rolling Stones posters. So especially since Michael Nath is on. Right, Michael Nath? All right. And Tim Zarnota wants Mama's Boys for $25. Yeah, anybody else, this is the last call for vinyl before invoice and cycle ends. And you get invoices on Monday. This is it. And I'm not decided on a show tomorrow. I hadn't heard back from Tanner. Or actually, no, I have not heard back from Tanner. And I have not heard back. I should have texted Brian or asked Melanie. But I don't think Brian plans on doing a show tomorrow for comics and toys. And I'm undecided on comics and toys, and I'm undecided on coins and sports stuff, because Tanner's not here to help me key it in. But I can do it myself. I have very high confidence. Tim Zarnota, let me pull that Mama's Boys for you. That was a sealed OG. So did Tim Zarnota. Now, here is this record, which I was going to put up for auction, and these are typically new for $46.99. I got one Tesla for a $40 buy it now, 5-man London Jam. $40, and it is on colored vinyl. If no one buys it, I think there's a waiting list. Tim Zarnota gets Mama's Boys for $25. That's sold. Tesla is a $40 buy it now. Chad will be right back. No half off of Crazy Bins. We've already done those. You've already missed them, I think. Plus, it's 1 a.m. What time is it? Isn't it 1 a.m.? It's 1 a.m. We've already missed the vinyl deadline. All right. Euphoria Morning was $34.99. Euphoria Morning was $34.99. And Tesla sold to Nick Bergeron for $40. Tesla sold to Nick Bergeron for $40. Nice pickup. Those will probably never be on sale like that, technically. So, nice pickup on that. Let me put these Zeppelin box sets back over here. And I'm pretty sure, I got to check my inventory. I don't think I have a Coda. And here's how crazy of a Zeppelin collector I have. I have a whole set of Super Deluxes sealed, and then I have a whole set opened. That's how much money I have invested in Led Zeppelin records. I have a whole set of those sealed and a whole set opened. That's just kind of how crazy I am on Zeppelin collecting. All right, Chris Cornell is sold for $34.99. That should be right over here, unless I've played. Let's see what I've done with that. Was it this bin? I've moved so much stuff around now. I'm testing my own memory at this point, Denise. Let's see here. I've moved a lot of stuff around. There it is. All right, this is sold to Denise for $34.99. All right, so I got some posters here. I may have to go to the back and get my paperweights because some of these are rolled. So let me get my cardboard out. And I have a feeling, let me go grab my paperweight. They're not paperweights. They do the job for a paperweight, but they're actually little locks. Let me go grab those because I have a feeling I'm going to need them to do rolled. All right, there's no telling what we're about to get into here. So, let's find out. Let's see, 92 people on. This could be interesting. 1 a.m. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get a laptop. I'm going to need a computer. I'm going to need a charger. I'm going to need a Wi-Fi connection. Let me move. I don't really need these two devices. I can just look at my monitor unless comments get backed up. Let's see what my battery's looking like. Let's close out all my tabs, even though it's the same ones that I'll probably be using anyway. Let's go eBay. Let's go HA. Let's go classic posters. Let's go to Wolfgang's. Let's go open all the databases. And what do we have here? Give me my mic for 1 second. All right, so this is, let me figure out what to exactly call this. This is a Rolling Stone sucking in the 70s poster. I think I misspelled 70s there. I did. 1981 Atlantic promo. But this is in very good condition, though. I think somebody already said that. see here. None have really sold in recently. Let's go ahead and open up Terapeak and see what we can find. Great nick adjustment. That was a great nick adjustment. All right, so this would have been in a record store advertising Suckin' in the 70s, which Suckin' in the 70s was a record, a compilation by the Stones that came out in 1981, and this would have been hanging in a record store in 1981. And this is Stones. I'm just going to put RS Sucking 70s. And this is a 24 by 24. Most likely 1981 when the album came out. Let me make sure on that one. Let me get a date of release on that one. Sucking. That sounds right because it was a compilation from the 81. So yeah, 1981 approximately, most likely. And this is in actually really good condition. And there's one little tear there. But other than that, it's nice. It's 20 by 41, 24 by 44, $45. $45 on this one. And of course, that will come shipped, rolled in a tube. Shipped, rolled in a tube. $45 on the Stones, Suckin' in the 70s. Very nicely rolled. That is $45. $45. Let's put that right over here. All right. There's Stones poster number 1. And boy, there's a lot of stuff down in here. Well, look how many. Golly, how many. Oh, this is like new old stock here. Let's see what we have here. Pull this one out. All right, this is. This one's. I think the paperweights are not heavy enough for this one. There we go. Those are too light there. Yeah. I need some heavier paperweights. Yeah, this isn't going to work. This is rolled way too tight for this one. Well, we'll take a good look at it. I need something much heavier. I don't think an album would work. Those aren't heavy enough for those. So larger than life, Field and IMAX, Rolling Stones at the max, and it looks like it's an unused. It looks like it's an unused poster. Yeah, let's see. Well, one of my phones may work. This other one may not even be heavy enough. That one, yeah, I don't like doing the corners like that though, but it'll get the, you can at least see what we're talking about. All right, so here's one that sold for $60, and it was an actual used poster from Los Angeles. Is there anything active? Yeah, there's several. There's a bunch active, actually. There's a bunch active, but I don't see a blank. Well, those are reissues. Those are reproductions. Those are reproductions. Let's go highest first and then work our way down. Those are all reproductions. That's a reproduction. That's a reproduction. And then now we're into cell phone cases. iPhone Max, of course, iPhone Max Cell phone cases. All right, so there's only one that sold, and it wasn't a blank one. And then there's an original. Yeah, same thing, 60. All right, so there's really only one that's popped up, and it was from the IMAX in Los Angeles. So this was a Stones concert that was filmed in IMAX, and you could have went to IMAX and seen it. And this is 19, what year is these? These are from 1991 as well. So these are from 1991 as well. So this is Rolling Stones IMAX. Dimensions, let's get a quick measurement on it. It is, these say 19 by 25. Yep. Thank you, eBay, for helping me out already measuring it. This is a 19 by 25, and it's from 1991. That other poster was 81. This is 91. So this one's blank, and it's never been stamped, and there's only really one sold, and that was for $60, one plus shipping. Somebody paid $81 for it. So, I mean, I'm going to say $75. This one was never used, and I feel like that'd be a good starting price for an auction, or if somebody wants to buy it right now. So as usual, these are starting prices for auctions, but if you're watching, I'll go ahead and sell it to you now. $75 on the Stones IMAX, 1991. And I think y'all seen, I've got a few of them. There's a few of them over here, so that's $75. Let me see what else is over here rolled up in this roll. It's pretty cool, though. Yeah, we got like 4 more of them, I think. Let's see what else I have here. I think I got several more here. We got, yep, there's 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and unroll them. There's 2 more. And then there's 3 more. None of them stamped, right? Nope. There's 3 more, and there is, yep. So we got 5 total of those. $75 each if anybody wants one. That includes shipped, rolled, and tube, by the way. And this says on sale here, Rolling Stones commemorative cups. On sale here, Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge commemorative cups. Let's see. I put Stones Cups poster in the last 3 years, and I don't see any sold. Let's search active listings. Sometimes none sold, but there may be a bunch active because it never has sold. We're about to find out. There's the cups and no poster. Interesting. Let me back out the word cups, and I'm going to put, well, I mean, if I put voodoo poster, that's going to pull up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's going to pull up probably hundreds of items, yeah. So I'm about voodoo cups. That's still going to narrow it down really, yeah. So I don't really see one of these on here for sale. This is at least on eBay or eBay last 3 years. I mean, it's not going to be a very expensive poster because, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's another 19 by 24. But if you find the right Stones collector, I could see this. This is an 18 by 24. So I'm going to say this is RS Voodoo Cups. This is an 18 by 24. And this is Voodoo, so yeah, it's 1994. And I'm going to say $45 because, I mean, there's no comps. That will include shipping. I think it's a $30, $35 poster, you know. So $45 shipped on that one. That's the Stones Voodoo Cups. I wonder where those were sold at. Does it say at the bottom? No, they were sold somewhere. I wonder where they were sold at. And what do we have here? Let's see. Let's see what else is down here in the tube. Let's see here. There's like 100 things all rolled together. So sold at Coletco, yeah. I've never seen those before. Golly, look how many posters are rolled. There's like 20 posters rolled up in this one thing. Let me try to pull one out at a time. This is a long poster. Let me see what it says. Rolling Stones Rewind. Definitely, I'll let y'all see the first half of it there. So, Rolling Stones Rewind poster, 1984. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple more stones and I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with the stones, but 15 by 36, yeah. Here it is, 15 by 36. All right, so this is a Rolling Stones Rewind. And this is a 15 by 36. And this one's from 1984. And we're going to say this one's $45 as well. Went through that one quick. That's a $45 buy it now. Yeah, these are a lot of promo posters. Promotion posters. All right. Let's see what's in what. I got stuff here in tubes. And I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be anything. Literally. They're in very nice tubes, though, so that tells me it's something good. So let's change genres, and let's see what we have here with this. It's got clips on it. I have no idea. There's no writing on the tube. This could be anything. I just hope it's nothing nudity. If it's something nudity, I'll hide it right quick so we don't get blocked somewhere. Let me keep up with my stones notes. It's the Misfits. The Misfits. Whoop. Let me turn it this way. Misfits, the Undertaker poster. Boy, there's a lot of different ones. All right, one thing's going to help me is the size on this one. So let's measure it this way. 23, 24, 23, 24. Vintage Misfits, Undertaker and his pals, new. Down here at the bottom it says printed in ink. No, what's this say? Down here at the bottom it says printed in England. Yeah, printed in England. So they've ranged from English imports. That's 8 of them. That's a large one. Taker. Does this have a... Let me go active. Okay. I should always start with active first, just to kind of get an idea. Yeah, it's definitely an older one. I think there's some reprints right here that are exactly like it, but they're new. And I think these are a couple vintage ones here. So, yeah, this is Misfits. So this is Misfits. We're just going to call it Undertaker. And this is a 24 by 36. And I'm going to say, we don't really have a year. I'm just going to say England at the bottom. Printed in England. I don't know if there is a way to confirm this one. And $45 on this one. This is a movie, Undertaker and Pals. Okay, this is a movie? Okay. So movie. Really? 1996? Okay. All right, so it may be around 96 then. All right, that'll give me what I need. So what I'm doing is I'm looking up and pricing these. Laura's probably going to help me photograph these next week, and then you'll see these on you'll see these on Facebook, and then we're going to auction them. So that one will probably do really well. And these prices, I'm telling you now, like I said, these are the buy it now prices, and then they'll be those will be the starting bids whenever they're back up. So if you're interested, I'm pretty firm on these starting bids, buy it nows, because there's a good chance you'll get a bid from there. Let's open up another tube. Let's see, that tube turned out to be a pretty good piece, I think. Misfits is always good. Never can get enough of that kind of stuff. Let's open up another tube then. And, oh boy. This says horror posters. I just found out that other tube on it had Misfits. So this one says horror posters. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's see how many people's actually awake. If I can get these are very interesting tubes. They almost like interlock. So. All right, let's see what this has. There's several in here. This could be really good. I need to ask Paul where these came from. I don't remember any of this stuff. So. All right. Let's do them one at a time. Let's do them one at a time. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm going to have to clear my space here. Give me a second. Good enough. There we go. All right, now this is a 2005. So this isn't an original. This is not original. This is Texas. It's a Massacre 2005 poster. Completed. Nothing. There's an original. We had an original at one point. I've had an original of this within this year. We've had 2 originals of this year. All right, let's go to Terra Peak. None have really sold though, but I mean it's a reissue, right? What's it say? Leatherface, River City Films, 2005. Aquarius. Of course, if I take out 2005, it's going to pull up all kinds of stuff. Maybe put the word Aquarius in there. Sometimes people use the word. There's a puzzle. I mean, it's a reissue. I don't expect it to be worth much, but I've always been surprised by this stuff. Every once in a while, it's like, oh, yeah, it's an expensive reissue. Yeah, I'm going to say, and once again, I always price these because of the shipping, but, you know, I think it's a $30 and then shipping, so $45 on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let me try to get some dimensions while I have my information out. And this is, yeah, this is a 24. This is a 24 by 36. See, it's not a theater size. They usually make these reissues smaller so people can't forge these. This is a 24. And this is Texas Chainsaw. This is $45. All right, this is 2005. Okay, I'm going to drop these and they're going to roll right back up. And roll right off the table. That's okay. Chad's getting hungry. Dawn of the Dead. This is same thing. 2005, Dawn of the Dead. Denise is signing off. Thank you, Denise. Chad may be signing off sooner than later, too. I'm still working, though. I'm always working. This doesn't feel like work, does it? Most people wake up and like, man, I don't want to go to work. I wake up and like, man, how fast can I get to the store? This is pretty fun work. $45. $45. And I think this is another 24 by 36. 24 by 36. Yeah, I like working. It provides entertainment to y'all. When y'all are not, I need y'all not working so y'all can watch me work. I think this next one's a reissue too. We're spoiled from Fred Goodwin's collection having all those originals. Most time when we buy poster collections with movie posters, they're reissues. I try to tell people that, like, we were so spoiled there for months, all those Fred Goodwins, one after another, original horror posters. I was like, y'all have no idea how rare this kind of stuff is. Like, most time if we do buy people's posters, and they, even if they have something framed, I'll be like, is that an original? They'll be like, heck no, I couldn't afford an original. I bought a reissue and had it framed. Blood-sucking freaks. This is a reissue as well. It looks like an older one, though. It kind of feels like an older one. Music hatches. Let me see what I can do. I'm not going to wear us out on stones. I'm going to go back there and see if I can find another pile. And maybe some more of these kind of tubes. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be some older stuff, too. Nothing wrong with the stones, but I don't want to sit y'all through 20... I mean, there's probably 30 Rolling Stones. And I was hoping for concert posters. I do have some really nice frame stuff I got to bring up here, so. Blood-sucking freaks. Yeah, this is, yeah, I said older, 1998. Plus, I want a variety as well, because when we image these, whatever we image first will be all sold together. So I try to make sure there's a variety here. Yeah, and this is $45. And this is also 24 by 36. And this is $19.98. And this is $45 shipped. That thing rolled up by itself just like I wanted it to. Almost like it had a mind of its own. All right, let me see what is in this other tube. There was 3 horror posters there. This one says, okay, this one says monster posters. Maybe there's some originals. This one says monster posters. That tube that just hit the floor was luckily empty. Creature. Let's see what we have here. Looks like some kind of 90s. I'm going to guess 90s. Yeah. Creature of Black Lagoon. That's another 24 by 36. Let me go get some frame music stuff. No, not a colored movie. No. They colorize this stuff, though. Shane, I'm glad you're on. Shane, I got something for you while you're on, and I feel like you might be one of the few people. Shane, let me show you something. I've been trying to have it for you. Now it's up here. And then I've told Shane I'd have it all week, and if for some reason, if Shane passes, then I'll sell it to anybody else that's interested. But it's going to be hard to show. First thing, let me move all these road posters that I've gone through in a tube or in a crate, because I'm going to immediately take these and put a note for Laura to photo. I might even photo them so we have them on Monday. I want to try to have maybe Paul can help me out tomorrow with these. That way we have them on Monday. All right, Shane. Now, this is that jumbo Iron Maiden poster, okay? I barely can show it to you all. It's gigantic, all right? I think it's 40 by 60. And I know how these did at auction the other night. Yeah. All right, so I'll go ahead and sell it to you right now. It's large, it's in charge, because I have a feeling this is what it would bring at auction. If not, we'll run it on Monday. So totally up to you, Shane, or if anybody else wants to go ahead and grab it. You see how gigantic it is. I mean, I can't even, I'm having to pan all the way over here. So it's got that, it's got the Aces High, all the 80s, the Live After Death artwork, and then all the way down here at the bottom with more album covers. It's 40 by 60, and it's an original Iron Maiden fan club from 1985. It is an original Iron Maiden fan club from 1985. $250. $250. I've been trying to get that all week out for auction, but it's so hard to take pictures of it. It's so oversized. So $250. He said he'll take it. All right. Yeah, I feel like that would bring every bit of that and more at auction. So $250. Yeah, awesome. All right, so that's officially sold. Let me go ahead and make a note so they don't have to rewatch all this. I'll go ahead and tag that sold. Thank you, Shane. Oso, do you want those Queensryche autographs, Oso? Oso, where are you? Let's see, Oso, you need this. This is still available. Where's my cursor at? Oso, I know you asked about it, then I lost you there. Creatures is $45 shipped, Paul Stevens. $45 shipped. This is sold to Shane Devers. Shane, I hope we have a tube. Is this? See, we're going to have to figure out how to ship. Well, you can't see what I'm showing you. Hold on a second. Shane, this is, see, here's a large tube, and see, I'm going to have to figure out how to ship that to you. We're going to have to find an oversized tube. So after you pay for that, if there's a delay on shipping, it's because we're waiting for the tube or something like that, just FYI. Because unfortunately, I would hate to have to order a bunch of tubes just to ship this one poster, because we don't ship ones that big, but I'll probably eventually need them. 2 tubes together. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, we can cut 2. That's a good idea. Okay, so this is Iron Maiden. Boy, I'm having trouble. I can tell I'm tired. I can't write. Iron Maiden. Oh, I messed up again. Golly. IRONMAIDEN. Jumbo. 40 by 60. 250. Shane Devers. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it very much. That saved us both a lot of trouble. Me photographing it and the time it would take to auction. But I could also see this bring like $400. I could see a couple of y'all getting into some kind of battle and it bringing $500. So I guess let's selling it for that, but there might have been money left on the table. Yes, so I have some information on the Queensryche, okay? Give me 1 second. So I took a screenshot earlier. Somebody helped me out. This is signed by Jeff Tate, Christy Garmo, Eddie Jackson, Michael Wilton, and Scott Rockenfield. And this is the original lineup of Queensryche, the original band, all fully signed. It's a tour itinerary from 1989. Somebody even dated it 89. This is most likely all signed in 1989, and that is a buy it now, $195. That's a buy it now for $195. If you want to see what the actual item, there's writing on the back of it too. Fully banned signed. Fully banned signed. You need energy drink. I know. I didn't drink much caffeine. You're right. But yeah, there's the Jesse, and then here's what the back of it looks like. It has all their tour dates. All their tour dates. They started January 11th here right down the road from us in Knoxville. On that, that's the full band. Yep, $195, and it's all been JSA authenticated. Okay, now let's see what else is going on over here. There was another. What was that other monster poster? Whatever this is. All World Monsters. All World Monster Map. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Mermaids, North Atlantic. Headless Horseman, Sleepy Hollow. Casino Head in Las Vegas. I've never heard of that. If all you have left in this town is your very life to put down, he'll bet you in case you're bluffing. I've never heard of Casino Head. Banshee, Frankenstein, of course, in Germany, Werewolf. So this has all the known monsters in the world. So, how should I do this one? I'm going to put 175. Yes, sold to one of our best customers, Oso Adventure, $175. You got it. Queensryche sold to you for $175. Gone. I've got to put that in a board in a bag for you. Let me go ahead and do that. Y'all are all great customers. If y'all are watching tonight at 1:39 a.m., 2:39 Central, then you're a great customer. So we have Queensryche, fully signed, JSA, 175. Boom. See how easy that was? Now, if anybody's watching, and y'all probably know better than I do, if you need shipping on any poster, like obviously this is not an expensive poster. The problem is the cost of shipping them. So if you have bought a rolled poster from me already this week, then I'll sell these cheaper than the prices I'm writing down, unless it's something a little bit higher end. So, for example, Paul Stevens, I don't know if you have or not, if you've already bought a rolled poster from me this week, then that probably is $45 shipped. But if you have already bought a rolled poster, or if you go ahead and buy one and then you're interested in more than one tonight, I'll probably start cutting you a little bit better deal. But I need to let me know if you've already bought a rolled poster. That will greatly help me price it to you, because we're thinking like to get these packed up, like a little bit of a handling fee built in, the tube, and then the postage is like $12 on some of these. Well, any of them, I guess. So there's a little bit of cost involved there to get these things to you that we roll in on the price. But if you've already bought one, that's why you'll see some people buying a bunch from me, and I'll go ahead and start rolling out offers and boom, 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 because I've already known, like when Kenny Begley's on here buying 200 of them, I already know he's getting one big tube, and I can sell him stuff cheaper. So and then after you buy one, just let me know, and I'll start selling to you for less. So, right, he says he will take the creatures. Okay, let me find it over here in my pile then. So that's kind of my thoughts on pricing the road. Road is the most difficult probably thing we sell on here. Mostly just because of the labor and processing and shipping it. So Shane's bought 5 or 6. Yeah, you bought several from the black light on, I guess, what was that, Tuesday, Wednesday? Probably Tuesday, Wednesday. I wanted to do every night, but once again, time consuming photographing these. So, yeah, if you want to do a bundle, I'll keep showing some stuff. Creatures, and this is sold to Paul Stevens. All right. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, okay, let me see. This is all stones. I've opened up all the tubes. Let me go to the back and try to find some other stuff, okay? I'll be right back. I'm going to go bring maybe some framed higher-end posters and see what's in more of these tubes as well. I'm very curious. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see what else we have in here. Once again, I like what's written on this tube. Let's see if it's what's in here is in here. That looks like some older paper. Let's see. I got to keep up. I hate having empty tubes because we always keep opening them, and like we can't keep up if there's something left in it or not. So I'm gonna, after the sale, I'm gonna immediately take these to the shipping department and tell Ed these are empty. All right. So, oh boy, I like the way this looks. Look what we found. We had one of these this week. Did y'all see that? We've already sold one of these this week. Look at here, look at here. Look at here, look at here. We already auctioned one of these this week. Now, this is an original Iron Maiden that's been flocked blacklight. Now, who got these? Shane might have. I know there was a lot of people bidding on these. Michael Nath, you listen to Iron Maiden? I don't see you as an Iron Maiden listener. Or was that just your teenager years? Give me 1 second. I'm going to step to the back and try to find the one we've already sold this week and see what it brought. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find this one. I'll be right back. Yep. Shane Devers, you bought this one for $200. You got outbid on Killers. Michael Piefler bought Killers for $300. So if you're passing on this one, Oso, you're next. Oso, I've already sold one this week for $200. This one's $200 as well, and there was a lot of interest in these. This one, just like the others, it's in good shape, but it has been hung, which means down here in the corners there is some pinholes. And there's some pinholes, but this is an original 1983 black light. It has pinholes, but it is in good condition. And we sold one already for $200 this week. This one's $200. Shane bought the last one earlier for $200. So, totally up to you. If not, I'll photograph it and we'll run it for auction next week, but it'll probably bring $200. So, might not be bad to go ahead and grab that. That flocked stuff comes off sometimes. Okay, and you need a metal table and magnets. Yeah, I do. I would just have to move it every time we do this. I don't go through rolled stuff too often live, so I've thought about all kinds of investments to make this easier, but I was like, is it really worth it for an hour every other week or something? Aces high. Here's another one, Aces high. Iron Maiden was $200. Shane actually already bought one this week for $200. So I'm matching the price on that one, $200. $200. 1985 Funky Enterprises here. Boy, this would do great at auction. Can I retract this one? Let me show everything. But yeah, Oso, you have dibs on Iron Maiden. Let me take a drink of water right quick also before I spill this, because I dropped the lid earlier. Like I said a moment ago, we already had sold that Iron Maiden Number of the Beast. And even though Shane was first in line, he was actually the one who bought it earlier this week. So you're next in line. It's $200. So let me show you the damage on this one. This is obviously hung on some kid's wall, some teenager's wall, probably in 1985. So it does have pinholes. It does have pinholes, and it has a pinhole there. A little bit of dog earring or fraying going on over there. And then up here on the top left, pinhole and a small tear. A little bit of a color break over here in the I or the R in Iron Maiden. And then over here. But here's probably what I would start it at, just like the other ones from last week. And it'll be the buy it now price, and that's $145. $145, and that's what I started, I think, all the other Maidens last week, and they all brought 200 plus. One brought 3, and one brought 350. So $145. Shane has first dibs. Shane has first dibs. I'm going to go ahead and bring out my pen and pad, because I know what 4-letter word is about to pop up. Sold. Thank you. All right. What could be next? Oso passes. So if anybody is interested in the black light, let me know. Now, let's see what this is. I've got a couple other hard rock top stuff here, but first, I'm very curious what's going on with this. I got some frame stuff here, but it's luckily not too expensive framed. Had to move on to the Honey Drippers, buy that poster. Demu Bigor. Demu Bigor, I know them. I never can say their records. Demu Bigor, it's in a $30 Walmart Hobby Lobby frame. Oklahoma City was this Hobby, yeah. It's just in a cheap Hobby Lobby frame. I mean, it's $30, but it looks like just an insert from a poster or from a record. Demu Bigor. That will actually be not that expensive because I can take that out and fold it. I can take that out and fold it and ship it in with your record. So if I can pop that out of the frame, $15 if anybody wants it. $15 if anybody wants it. Demu Bigor. Sorry, I butchered that title. I'm very curious about this one, and then I have two other, I would call it, I'd like to see how much the Aces High went for. Yeah, it would have went for, Shane just probably got he knows, that's why he went ahead and sold it, because he would have been bidding, and some of these other people that are asleep right now, they would have been bidding, and that would have brought way up there. So, but I'm going to go ahead and pop this out, because I think I'm going to have to look at it to figure out, because it's not framed too well at all. I was afraid of this. Yes, somebody, a very non-professional framed this. They did a terrible job. Looks like we got a Bruce Springsteen poster, though. The question is it real? And we're about to try to figure that out. So this is Bruce Springsteen. Madison Square Garden, 1981. I don't think these are on these websites, yeah. They don't, oh, at least not on this website. It might be on this website. Nope. All right. Let's just go to eBay. Now, I do believe this is from Dale's Pittsburgh collection. No word from Susie, unfortunately. Did you just share a link, Michael Nath? Okay, I hadn't looked at, or have I? Oh, I'm typing in Madison Square Garden. This is Market. This is Market Square. I don't know why I'm typing in Madison Square Garden. Market Square, my bad. Yeah, 600, 275, 275. Now, why is that one 600? Oh, my battery is... These laptops, they just start like... Just like a human. When they're low power, they just start getting slower. Built just like a human. More memory you cram into it, it's harder it's to think. Just like my brain works. And Evanescence is sold. Yep. Now, we still have Tammy Wynette. We still got both Tammy Wynettes. And just like that, it starts working faster. None have sold through Heritage. Yeah, $275. I mean, you can. There's two active right now. I mean, you can buy one right now, $275. There's a couple that sold. One did sell for $300. So no, I don't think Demu Bigor was from Dale. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say $275 or best offer. I mean, because I don't really... I think the price should be $275 and just try to find the right buyer for it. Because it evidently is a original Bruce Springsteen. So I think if you're looking for an original Bruce Springsteen poster, it wouldn't be that bad of a price for something of his collectability. So this is like 12 and... What is this? $12 3/4. Yeah. And 5/8, 19 and 5/8. $275. Buy it now, best offer. I'll go through everything that's left from the images. Debbie. All right. This could be pretty good. And I know there's somebody watching that might be interested in this. Metallica. Michigan. Ah. I think what Michael Knapp's trying to say is he didn't win the bid on this one, so he bought one on eBay. He bought the signed one he sent me a link of last night on eBay. That's okay, because I don't have another one. Now, if I had another one, I'd been upset. I'd been like, yeah, I'm going to block you. I'm just joking. What I'm trying to do right now, Oso and Shane Devers, is try to figure out if this thing is signed. And I think it's just a print. And I'm about to price it in about 15 seconds. I will take it out of the frame so we can ship it rolled. $95, which will probably be the starting bid whenever we put this up for auction. But $95 buy it now, right now. $95 buy it now, right now. And dibs go to Shane and then Oso. All right, Metallica is sold to Shane for $95. I have another Metallica poster. But first, let me try to figure out what's going on here. I like the way this looks so far. All right, let me put this, and let me make a note, take out of frame. Oh. Take out of frame. Thank you, Shane. I might do that myself tonight. Save them some time. Michael, I don't think this is something from the 60s. One, there's no writing. It doesn't appear to be the right paper. However, there are some posters. I could be wrong. But just this stuff in here looks a little blurry for the 60s. There's no writing on it. There's nothing on it whatsoever. Now, what is this one? There is one here that got 4 bids for $184. Vintage Record Shop Rolling Stones poster. But there's no image because it was 3 years ago. Now, that one's vertical. That one's vertical. Copy. Let's look at actives over here. paste. Whoop, messed that up. Copy, paste. Original vintage poster with hop sticker. Original vintage poster with hop sticker. Hop sticker. I think they copy. See, eBay's bad about that. People copy and paste the same people's listings. That guy took terrible pictures. Hop. Oh, that's just a hop sticker. I see what they're talking about. That's just a hop sticker from a record. I don't think that actually belonged on the poster. What did they say here? Probably it's AI. eBay's terrible. I don't know if y'all have listed on eBay, but eBay has AI descriptions. So when you list on eBay, when you type in the title, there's one or two ways you can do it. I type in the title, and then it looks at the picture, and it will type a description for you. It's pretty remarkable, actually. Most of the people's descriptions on eBay now are AI generated. And when you read them, it's like, boy, this is a terrible description because you hardly get any information about out of it. And it's just so generic. And then people, what they do is they copy and paste other people's descriptions, and it might not even be for, the same thing. So, yeah, you just hit sell similar. Yeah, so some people, it's actually really bad. So you got to really look at images and make sure you know what you're getting. That's why some people don't deal with it. That's why some people say, Chad, I'd rather buy from you, which I completely understand that, because you see what I'm having to go through here just to figure out what it is. Some people don't do that. They just snatch a picture of it. But yeah, these are all kind of blurry too. I'm looking at these other ones, Michael, that are I'm looking at the lettering on some of these, and yeah, they kind of have that same, they're not blurry, that just doesn't look right. And the only one sold that I can see an actual close-up image of sold for $49.99 plus shipping, so it was $60. So $45 on this. And I don't really know what year it's from. I really don't know when it was made. Obviously, this album came out in, 66, 65? I don't know if it's actually from that era or not. It may be, but I don't see anything on here to definitely say it. Plus, these other two people that have one, on here, theirs are $95 and $98, but I don't really think they know what they're doing. So this is sold to Michael Nath for $45. December's Children. There's an old price tag on it. Looks like where it was at a store or something. That's about the only thing on it. Okay, what happened to my sticky notes? What in the world? Well, I'll just get a brand new stack. Or they're underneath my phone. Of course, they're right underneath my phone. All right, so this is next. Selling some stuff tonight. Iron Maiden, $250. Creatures, $45. Iron Maiden, $145. Stones, $45. Queensryche, $175. Let's try to sell a few more. It'll be worth my time to do this. This is pretty cool. Atlanta, SunTrust Park, Metallica. Artist proof. regular print. Yeah, I mean, same as the last one. Not really a lot. Shane, there's 2 that sold. Here's what I'll do. There's 2 that sold. That's about the same as the last. Let me type in one. Let me try one more better word. Okay, same thing. Yeah. Atlanta. Yeah, the number ones are expensive. The number ones are $350, $325. I'm gonna say $125 on this one, which would be the starting bid. If we don't sell it tonight, $125. And I have a feeling Shane's probably gonna say sold, but we'll find out. I'm gonna go ahead and be writing the details. Metallica. 7, 9, 17, SunTrust. And that's Atlanta. And that is $125 to Shane Devers. And he said sold. And we need a note. Take out a frame. Take out of frame. I will go through everything that didn't sell, yes, that I have on my laptop, my images. All right, now what do we have here? It's signed by the artist, Spacewalk, a tribute to Ace Frehley, 1996, and it's signed by the artist and numbered. Kenny's on. That one's signed by Ace. Yeah. Shipped out of the frame rolled. There is a little bit of damage. Got a couple creases. Number 39 of 1,000. Signed by the artist. $85. $85. This is a very weird frame. How do you take this thing out? There's not even any clips. I think it'd look better if I could take it out of this and show it to you a little bit closer. Is there like a screw or something? Does this pop out maybe? It's like, yeah, maybe it just pops into place without cutting my finger. Yeah. There we go. Like it better like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of frames unless I want to hang something in the store. Then we need them badly. badly. Some dust there. Okay, that's still available. I'm going to lay that over here, Bruce. Let me go ahead and write down the details so we can photograph that. That is Spacewalk. That is signed by Tommy Pons, the artist. It's 349 of 1,000. And this is a, let's call it 20. We'll call it 20 by 16. And it's $85. I'll put that over here, Bruce. These are flat ones that did not sell. Well, that's good. I brought up 4 framed items and we sold. I brought up 5 framed items and we sold 3 of them. That's good. More frames we can chip away because I have hundreds of framed items. Let's see here. Oh, there's even more stones poked there. I already have a big bundle out. Let me walk to the back one more time. I'll be right back. Be right back. BRB. Oh, y'all couldn't even hear me, could you? Oh my gosh, I was muted. This is Rolling Stone Steel Wheels, North American, 1989. I said, whenever Debbie's on, Debbie, let me know. Yeah, y'all didn't hear anything I said. I'm going to go through the autographs. I want to make sure Debbie's still on. And yeah, I was just blathering away, and I didn't realize I muted my mic when I walked to the back. Usually I leave it on because I try to talk while I'm back there just in case. I'm actually back there like talking, but I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. So yeah, my bad. So what a killer poster though. It looks like a Stone's rocket ship coming into North America, or a rocket. I don't know if that's supposed to be a rocket ship or a bomb. I guess a little bit of both with them, huh? This is pretty cool though. They're active. They're on here for a variety of different prices. This happens to be in really nice condition though. Let me see if I actually get a sold comp on one of them. Yeah, I walked to the back, and when I came back up here, I said, guys, there's just so much back there. I'm just going to show some stuff I have up here, price it out, and then we'll go from there. So, Shane, this is a pretty good poster. What I'm seeing, active and sold. And this one happens to be in really nice condition. So, 125. This is an original concert poster, 1989. $125 on this. $125 on this. Yeah, I guess, let's see, I walked to the back, and when I walked back up here, I said, there's so much back there, y'all have no idea. And then I rolled this out and told what it was, and then I said, whenever Debbie's on, I'll show what's left. But yeah, this is, that's a pretty good piece. And Shane says he'll take it. All right, and I do have other Stone stuff. Probably, I was going to go till 2, and now it's already 2:30. You write this down for Shane. And this is Rolling Stones. I put Rawlings. Whew. Stones, North America, 1989. Awesome. Another great pickup. And luckily, we can put all these together in the same tube for him. When he opens this tube, he's going to have some killer posters. All right, those are sold. And so first over here, let's go back to the beginning. All right, so that is sold, 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 sold. $175 on Tammy Wynette. Sold. $750 on Bill Monroe. $750. $575. $195. Awesome Grand Funk Railroad poster. I can't believe it's still available. This is $195. Stone Temple Pilots, still available, $195. Kind of surprised by those two. Marijuana, Beware, still available, surprised, $250. $250. Beware of Marijuana. Sold, 5,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. 5000.00. And I never did put that one up for sale. And $175. So Tammy's are $175. And those are a price reduction. I think I said earlier tonight $195. So and those have not been listed on the World Wide Web yet. AKA, I think they might bring that or more on there. So that's what we're looking at. So quick recap, 175, not for sale yet, 5,000, sold, 250, 195, 195, 575, 750, sold, 175, and then everything else is sold. So yeah, that's stuff from earlier. That's stuff from a long time ago. We've sold some pretty. I still have this somewhere. I haven't seen this since we took a photo of it. This signed Van Halen jersey. We sold all these. We've sold some pretty incredible stuff. Look at this gallery. Did y'all catch all those? All that is sold. Wow, that's amazing. Look at all that. Boom. I want to do that again. That was fun to watch. I'm just playing around now. Look at this. Look at all these incredible posters. Yeah, it feels like you just erased your memory. Everything your CollectCo memory's been erased for the last. And then there's Tammy staring at you again. $195 on Grand Funk. There, I'll tell you one I regret selling. Let's see here. I don't know who ended up with it. Let me see if I can find it. And some of these we have because a couple people didn't pay for them. We still have that picture of James Maynard. It's expensive. There's going to be people here in a minute to ask how much these are, and they're all sold already. Oh, here it is. Yes, I regret selling this one. That was amazing just to look at. Man, it's signed by Alex Gray. I think we got almost $1,000 for it, but yeah, that's just. I mean, when you see it, the rainbow foiling on it, those eyes, and just when you were looking at it, it was just an incredible poster. We still have a couple of these, but most of them sold, or all of them sold. Maybe 99, 95%. So 195, Debbie, $195. She says she doesn't have any sound. I can't figure it out. Weird. No sound. You can't figure it out. Have you tried closing out all your apps? Maybe. Have you tried that? I mean, you shouldn't. That shouldn't affect anything except you need to try close. Or I don't know what you watch on your laptop. Maybe restart it, reboot it. Anybody else want to make an offer on something? See something from earlier? See something from earlier in the show? Anything like that? Anybody else on anything that was shown or offered from earlier in the sale that maybe you want to make an offer on? I'm talking especially here pretty recently that I can still get access to. If not, I'm going to start saying my final goodbyes. I know I can keep showing stuff. I'm getting quite hungry. I need to get over to the gym. And if I'm going to do a coin and knife sale tomorrow, guess what? I'm going to have to get even more prepared. So, let's see here. 500 on Hendrix. Pass. I think didn't you just leave off a 0 there? But I plan on doing stuff like this for the second segment all next week because I have so much to go through, and it'll help me get ready for the next night. So, best on STP 500 Stone's Eye Max. Even with surge protector. Wow. Shane, how about 175 on STP? 175 on STP. And Paul Stevens, one of the IMAXs. I got those right over here. Paul Stevens. So I got 5 of them, right? $75. Do you want to make an offer? You've already bought one poster, so I'll keep that in mind. They're basically new old stock. Whoop, you can't even see what I'm showing you. There we go. You can't even see what I'm showing you. So if you want to make an offer, that one, they're all like new old stock. And then 175 on STP Shane. It is a numbered print. I don't know if I showed you that, Shane. Let me go back. Let me show you some of the details. It is in very nice condition. There's, oh, I didn't mean to zoom in on that. That was bad. 46 of, I think that's, I thought Paul says 46 of 100. Does that say 1600? Let me see what his note said. And then over here is where it's signed. Oops, I didn't mean to zoom in on her. Well, y'all saw what I did. That was unintentional. So, yeah, numbered to 1600. Yeah. It is a numbered print. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was embarrassing. Sorry, Mom. I apologize. Okay. Man, y'all broke my heart. My last 2 opportunities to sell something, and y'all, I've got a pass and a pass. Dang. All right. Well, I tried. I feel like the whole week's been a waste now. Canceling everything. I'm going to restart from the beginning of the week and just resell everything. Yeah, that game was wild. Of course, I think y'all was on here when I was watching it live, and I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. So, Paul or Shane, if y'all just change your mind on those posters before we send invoices, just let me know. I've got a lot more coming. So I got to get a second job. Yeah, I've got to find more time to sell them. I need a second job. It's a second job selling them. So, but if anybody decides you end up wanting anything before we send invoices, Paul, Debbie, Shane, anybody that's passed on these last few, just let me know. I'm plugging up my phone. I'm going to go eat the rest of my Chipotle burrito, and I've got to do that and then eat a cupcake and then go to the gym. And yeah, it's still raining here. I can't believe it. It's still drizzling rain outside. It's like, man, is it ever going to stop? Luckily, it's not heavy, but it's crazy. It's still raining. I mean, that's insane. What has it been 3 days now? If anybody hears from Susie, let me know. I may be on tomorrow. Doing sports cards, coins, and knives. Don't know yet. We've done 3 weeks in a row, almost 4 weeks in a row now. So Tanner's out of town. It's not looking likely, but y'all know me. If I get enough rest Sunday during the day like I normally do, I'll wake up and be ready to go. So we still got 39, well, counting X, 44 faithful people watching, and this is probably the latest I've been all week. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. I'm signing off. Good night. If you don't hear me tomorrow, if you don't stop by and say hi tomorrow, then y'all know I'll be back on a Monday at 7 o'clock. Thank you, and good night, and see you then.